Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to DarkSwitch, which is a survival city builder where we build in and around a great big tree. So we're in some sort of dark fantasy world, it's all a bit steampunky, and there's fog, evil, terrible fog, but the tree keeps us safe, which is why we're building on it. So we need to keep our people alive and fed and watered, we need to make sure they've got housing to live in, we need to keep them as happy as possible, and of course we need to fend off the nightmarish murder fog. I think if I had to liken it to any other game, I would say it's a bit like Frostpunk. It's got that sort of bleak survive at all costs feel to it, but rather than the snow of Frostpunk, we've got fog, so it's less cold and more damp, I suppose. But anyway, it looks like a really interesting game, and I thought we should check it out. So, do you know what? Here we go. Now, we are playing a sort of preview build today, so it's a work in progress, but let's dive in. Let's play a little bit of DarkSwitch and try to dodge the fog.
Years ago, violent fog storms began to ravage our world. They swept away everything in their path, and with them came horrors beyond comprehension. That is why, by the personal decree of Archon Belfitis, we founded the Sparktown. Here, we conduct vital research to study the fog's nature, to uncover its secrets, and to forge weapons against this unrelenting threat.
Right, okay, so I think if I've understood that little intro correctly there, that Sparktown, which is the town that we're going to be building around this great big tree, isn't the final bastion of hope for the people of this world. This isn't where people are flocking to try to survive, it's more like a research outpost type thing. So people are out there living their lives, but the fog is causing them problems. So we've set up this little place around the tree to investigate the fog and look into it a bit more and try to understand it a bit more so we can then deal with it in different ways. Can we sort of hold it at bay? Can we push it back? Can we find the source of it? All that kind of stuff. So really, we're doing kind of clever researchy stuff around this tree, which I do quite like. I like that. So, we're not the great big kind of final hope for the people of the world. We're just doing research stuff to try to help them deal with the pesky fog, which I do quite like. We've got a load of clever sciencey people around, which is all very wonderful. And now we've got these two people here talking to us as well. So hello, you two. Now, I can't help but notice that you've both got pointy ears. Now, we are playing in some sort of dark fantasy world, so you could be elves, you could be halflings, you could be some other thing very particular to the world that we're in. I do not know, but hello there, how are you? Right, so I assume this person here, because they're sort of lit up, I assume this is the workers' leader. Okay, so hello there, workers' leader. What are you saying? They're saying Master Ethnarch. Okay, are they referring to us? Are we Master Ethnarch? Or is that person there with these sort of steampunky goggles on Master Ethnarch? I don't know. Are you talking to us, or are you talking to him? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out in a minute maybe. Master Ethnarch, the postal bird, has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sorrogo write that food shipments from the capital shall cease. Furthermore, they demand that we send a report of our activities here. So yes, that kind of confirms what we thought. So there are people out there, there's a capital called Sorrogo, and they were sending us food, but now they're not going to. Thank you, bureaucrats of Sorrogo, that's going to be super helpful, wonderful. Right, and that chappie there, who's called Tesson. Okay, so we are, whatever that name was, Master Ethnarch, was it? So I think, yes, we're playing as Master Ethnarch, which is a very fancy title, and this is Tesson. And Tesson says, it looks like Archon Valfidis, which is a name that was mentioned in the intro, is having trouble in the capital. He's rapidly losing the council's support. Troubling news indeed. Now, we must review our stockpiles of food. How long do we have? 3 days. We've only got food for 3 days, Master. That doesn't sound positive, does it? Right. We've been leeching off the capital supplies for years. It seems the time has come to fend for ourselves. There are mushrooms growing on that tree just above the platform. Hypholoma sublateritium. Possibly might have said that a little bit wrong, but whatever the case, those words there that are the name of the mushrooms. A poor man's supper indeed, yet better than an empty belly when winter comes. Okay, right, food supplies. These mushrooms taste like feet and smell rotten, but they'll keep us going for a while. They taste like feet. How very charming. Okay, so we need to go and grab some mushrooms then. Okay, right. A load of people are kind of just sort of scattered out of whatever that is, a forest house, And now we can go and have a look around. Okay, very nice. Now I notice at the top here that time is ticking by and we can see people kind of scurrying about, which does mean, of course, I think right now is the perfect moment to ask a very, very important question. And I think you all know what it is. So say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. We're going to get on just fine, I feel. Right, okay, now that time is paused, we can go and have a little look around. So what do we have going on? Now, can we zoom out? Yes, we can. Or we can zoom out a very long way. Okay, so there is the big tree. Okay, so we're going to sort of set up a little base of operations around this tree. And yes, it's a vertical city builder because, of course, we could build on the floor a little bit. It looks like we have got a little bit of stuff down here on the ground, but I think a lot of our stuff is going to be building along the sides of the tree. Got a little kind of platform here as well. Is there anything kind of around the back of the tree? No, there's weird purpley bits on the tree. Okay, I assume they're going to come into play at some point later on. We're going to sort of harvest that for like magic energy or something. That looks like sort of moss or something. Possibly we'll eat that, I do not know. But yeah, it's very pretty. It's huge as well. It's really big. That's how far we can zoom out, look. And then if we zoom in, we can zoom all the way into here. And yeah, we've got a few buildings around. We've got, what was that? It was a house, wasn't it? So a little house, another house, some sort of bunch of resources. We've got like a crane thing over here. We've got, what is that big building there? The council chamber. Okay, that looks like a great big kind of storage house type thing. And then we've got, yeah, what's that? More piles of resources. Okay, so plenty of stuff. However, we also do over here have a little list of goals. And the first one is to collect food from the mushroom patch, then build a cookery, and then produce rations at the cookery. Okay, so there, I think they're the mushrooms. Yes, okay, so in that little kind of sort of cupboard bit, they are the mushrooms. Now, how do we assign people? Here we go, so working shifts. Okay, so I assume we've got a day shift and a night shift. Now, the game isn't kind of tutorialing us with this. It's kind of just letting us figure it out, which, you know, sometimes that's great. Sometimes it can lead to disaster, but we'll muddle through, I'm sure. So, we've got these people here. I assume, are they 3 different kind of classes of people? Can we see what we've got going on? We've got some wood, planks, coal, got no raw food, got some rations, got a little bit of gas, got no gasoline, got some metal, got no steel, got some solar power, is that possibly? And no crystals. Okay, and then what's that thing? Okay, I don't know what that is. There's a meter there, which I assume is an important thing, but I don't know what it is. Okay, and then down here, right, okay. So workers, craftsmen, and rangers. Okay, so we've got 3 different types of citizen. Okay, so I assume then, if we want people to work here, we have to assign them, say, I don't know, like a worker. So if we say, okay, you go and gather some mushrooms. So 2 workers go and gather mushrooms in the day, and 2 workers gather mushrooms on the night shift. I assume that's what that is, because yeah, it says working shifts, and this is yellowy, so that would imply daytime, and that one is sort of, you know, dark and purpley, which would imply nighttime. Okay, so let's see if anybody does anything. So we'll unpause time. Are people going to sort of, you know, rush over here and start gathering mushrooms? Possibly, yes. Hello there, you folks. Yes, okay. Right, we've got our 2 daytime people gathering mushrooms. Okay, can we click on you to work out who you are? That's William Darno, and that's Vandelmar Serenka. Okay, right, well done, Vandelmar and William. You gather those mushrooms. Okay, so our next goal is to build a cookery and then produce some rations. However, I can't help but notice that over here the game is telling us that we've got 39 homeless people. So maybe, as well as building a cookery, we should also possibly get some housing set up. And I think we've gathered a little amount of food. Yeah, look, there we go. We've now got 6 lots of raw food, 8 lots of raw food. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so I assume if we want to build things, we go down here to a great big building hammer type thing, and we can build a cookery. There we go, a forest house. So that's going to cost us 10 wood, but I think we should do that because, you know, then more people can actually live in a house. So if we say we'd like to build a forest house, Oh. Oh. I see. Right, do they come in threes? Do they come in threes? Possibly they do. Oh. Oh, I see. Right, we need to build them around the edge of the tree. Okay, if we build them there, I think they're on the same kind of level as everything else. So if we just go boop, like that, build us 4 out of 4. Okay, so when we build something, builders automatically go to it. Okie dokie. And then also, we need to build, whatever it was, a cookery. There we go. So processes raw food into rations. Ready rations are immediately distributed among residents. Okay, so yeah, that's our kind of food supply there. I guess they could eat the raw food, but it's not going to be particularly good for them. Okay, right, that's fine. So we will have a cookery. Right, why have they only built one house there? I thought they were going to build many houses, but they have not. Okay, let's put the cookery just there, because that's kind of on the same level, and it's near to the mushrooms. Okay, and as well, oh, hang on, we've only got 10 wood. Okay, possibly we do need to go and get some more wood. Yeah, do we scavenge that or whatever? I keep seeing flashes of red. Oh, there's the fog, look. There is the evil, deadly murder fog. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like a big sort of rolling, foggy storm type thing. I noticed as well over there is another really big tree. So do people live on that one as well? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Right, let's get this done. So runtime on pretty quickly. And we'll just get that sorted out. Okay, right, pause time for a second. So we've got our first little cookery. There it is. I can't zoom in anymore. I'd love a little bit more zoom, because it looks like there's sort of stuff on this table. Is that sort of food items, like, you know, sort of greens and carrots and things. Also, I like the doors. That's a very sort of hobbity door shape, isn't it? Big round doors, they're quite fun. Okay, so how do we get people working in here? Right, it's the same sort of thing as before. Okay, so who would work? Hang on, what were the classes again? Workers, craftsmen and rangers. I would assume that craftsmen would work in the cookery. Okay, so if we put, hang on, there's an efficiency bar there. If we go like that, oh, do we need to unpause time? Yes, okay. So that gets us to about there on efficiency. If we put you in, oh, you're way more efficient. Okay, so the craftsmen are more efficient, and okay, not those guys. Okay, so if we put a couple of craftsmen in on the day shift and a couple on the night shift, that means we've got food being gathered during the entire day, and also sort of, yeah, proper meals being produced during the entire day. There we go. That makes perfect sense. Oh, that's quite sort of pretty in a sort of weird fungusy gross stuff you find on the side of a tree way. That's like sort of moss or lichen or whatever, but it's just massive. Okay, so we've got 20 rations at the moment, but that should start ticking up, and the people do go into the buildings and actually do stuff, look. They are there sort of, you know, pootling about, and they're making stuff. We're on 7 already. We're on 7 rations already. Well done. Good job, folks. Good job. And out comes some more mushrooms. I mean, yeah, it's just mushrooms. It just cook mushrooms, eat mushrooms. It's very simple. Right, there we go. Rodimer, your men will need to scout the area around that tree. Oh, I see. I see. Right, so the first person we spoke to, who was on the left when we started the game properly, they were the sort of worker representative. You're the craftsman representative, and you're going to be the scouty person representative. Okie dokie. Rodimer, your men need to scout the area around the tree. And what about keeping this quiet? If Sorogo's air patrols catch us out there... Are we not allowed out there? You look very dapper, by the way. You look very dapper indeed. We avoided this while we could, but now we have no choice. Sparktown needs resources. Okay, so now we're going to go and have a wander about, are we? Okay, we still need some more housing. I don't quite know why we built just one house over here. I thought we were going to build 3, because 3 sort of lit up in green. But okay, maybe we can add some houses onto this, possibly. Form a squad of rangers in the scout base. Okay, where's that then? Does anybody know where the scout base might be? Also, can we put some people to work gathering resources from here? Do they... Oh yeah, they're gathering wood, look. They're gathering wood, 20 wood per day. Okay, so if we put 2 people to work on that during the day, and 2 people to work on that one in the night time, then we'll just get some nice supplies coming in and that'll be fine. Right, okay, so that should help us top up with wood so we can build some more housing to make sure everybody's got a home, because that also does seem quite important. What's that? Do we need to click on that yellow thing just there? Scout base. Oh, there's the scout base. Oh, okay, I was looking for that. I wasn't sure where it was. Oh, it's down on the ground. Okay, it's on this kind of low down bit. Ooh, shiny thing. What are you, shiny thing? Explore the woods. Oh, I see. Right, okay, hang on. So, let's go to him. So the scout base. Create scout team. Scout group can be deployed. Okay, right, let's get the scouts together. Yeah, there we go. Look, oh no, we can't do that. Price is 5... whatever that is. What's that? Oh, 5 rations. Oh, hang on. Are we not making food anymore? Are we not gathering food? There's an exclamation mark there, which implies bad things are happening. Okay, hang on. Why have we not got any food? Is it because, hang on, have we not got enough people? Workers, 8 out of 25 are in use. Yeah, so 2 here, 2 here, and some around there. So why are we not making any food? Production is nothing. Okay, oh, okay, that was a very dramatic thing just happened there, but I don't know whether I need to be worried about the dramatic noise or not. I don't know. Yeah, why has that stopped? 12-hour shifts, continuous work without breaks wears down the workers. Oh, I see. Hang on, no, working shifts 12 hours. Oh, they're not working for the full time, are they? Okay, right, so they're going to start working in a little while, possibly. Okay, so we're out of food, effectively. That's the issue. The scouts need a little kind of pack-up to take with them and go and do their scouting with. Okay, there we go. Right, we're on to 7 rations. So now we can click down here and we can set up a scout group. Okay, why are there 2 different types? That one needs more rations. I don't know why that one needs more. We'll go for the one that needs less for now. We'll go for that one. Okay, Scout Team 1 is preparing. And it says fear. Okay, is that good? Do we want them to be scared? I don't know. Right, and then can we send them here? Okay, yes we can. So they can then go and have a look around over there. At some distance from the tree's root lies a stretch of small trees. Our rangers should find out if they're suitable for logging. Okay, so requirements is 5 food, but I think they've got 5 food with them, haven't they? Or was it 5 food to sort of create the thing in the first place? I don't know. We do appear to be eating quite a lot of food. Hang on, do we need to get some more people on board? Do we need to get significantly more people? Yeah, it's not going to work for now, is it? But during the day, hang on, night time actually. Let's get some more people in. I think possibly the issue is they haven't got enough raw food to turn into the rations. I think there's just not enough mushrooms coming in. So if we get more people gathering mushrooms, they can carry on making provisions or whatever they are, rations. Yeah, okay. Right, so I think now we can head over here. So go and have a look at that then. Okay, moving to object. And are they actually? I think they are. I think I can see them. Yeah, there we go. Look. So they're having a little wander about. There's like a great big spiral staircase thing for them to go down onto the ground with. And they head over here and they are doing some scouting. Okay, and there we go. Look, they are having a little nosy about. They're looking at the magical shiny light thing. And that's all very good. Okay, right. While they do that, physically ill 4. Okay, right. Hang on. We need more housing. I'm fairly certain that this is a problem due to a lack of housing. Why? Yeah, look, there's a big gap here. I want to fill that gap in. How do I do that? What are these little buttons here? I don't know what they're doing. Left click to place the building. We did that before, and you didn't put all of those buildings down. You put the middle one down, which I will admit was a little bit confusing. Let's go like that again. Maybe we can just expand this or something. Do we make this bigger? Development, main. Okay, I don't fully understand why we're building in the middle of those. But okay, we'll figure that out as we go. That's another house at least. which is going to be quite nice. And let's build another one, possibly over here, look. Pop one just there. And can we get another one in as well? A bit lower down, maybe. Next to that one, up here or something. Okay, ooh. We're almost out of timber, Master Ethnarch. Yes, indeed. I'm hoping they can chop down those trees. And don't let the big tree see that. Circumstances force us to build like damn ants now. It'll make us more visible from the air, but what choice do we have? Fine, find us a place to set up a lumberjack hut. And remember... Ooh! Oh, you've got very jazzy attachments. Look at you. This is very fancy. On the left, we've got a lantern so we can see. On the right, we've got a big spinny circular saw thing, which I will admit does look a little bit dangerous. You know, one incorrect move with your controls on that, and you're going to have a big circular saw sticking out of the top of your head, which I think is going to ruin your hair. And also cause other problems, possibly. But yeah, mainly it's going to mess up your hair, which looks very fancy. Okay, yeah, that's a good sort of very fancy get-up there. I like that. So you're the artisan leader. Oh, I thought you were the artisan leader. Maybe you're just our kind of assistant or whatever. I don't know. So this person here is saying, and remember, the workers' efficiency drops when they have to carry timber up the tree. Set up a storage area right next to the lumberjacks. It'll boost productivity. Okay, yes, that's right. But a storage area by the camp. Okay, right, hang on. I need to get just another house in, because people are getting very ill, and I'm not happy about that. So if we put that just there, that's got to be a good thing. Right, okay, down we go to the ground. So we're at here, look. Okay, so a lumberjack hut is 20 wood, and a warehouse is 30 wood. And I think I've used up all of our wood on building housing, which is a good thing. The intention is good. It's just causing us some issues with a lack of resources. But okay, yeah, they're still gathering some stuff, look. They're still gathering stuff. So if we just let that tick up to 20... Oh, Outpost Ignalis has fallen. Oh dear. Right, yes, distress flares going up into the sky. 3 violet signals from the northeast at once. There's only one explanation. The nearby outpost, Ignalis, is under attack, and we can't help them. Even if we send rangers to help, they won't make it in time. It takes at least 2 days to reach Ignalis on foot, and in the Vale's darkness, they may encounter hungry guzzles and fits of madness, or something worse. What could be worse than a hungry guzzle, I ask you? Besides, our major duty here in Sparktown is to protect the seed. Okay, we've got to protect the seed. Right, I mean, possibly somebody should have mentioned that to us, because that's the first time I've become aware of it, but okay, right, that's bad. Panic spreads through the ranks. Ignalis' fate remains unknown, and now they fear something worse. Maybe some made it out alive. Survivors reaching our gates may bring answers. Unlikely. Even if they do, the long journey through the fog drives unprepared minds to madness. Either way, we ought to raise more houses. You actually want to let them inside? You want these madmen to burn half of Sparktown to the ground? Still make up my mind, but extra dwellings wouldn't hurt. Half of our people still lack a roof over their heads. Now that we're no longer hiding, this needs fixing. As for the rest, we'll see. I mean, we're sort of working toward the housing anyway, look. We realised that was an issue a little while back, so that's okay. Gather wood from resource piles. Yeah, we're doing that as well, but we also do need to go down onto the ground to build ourselves a lumberjack hut. Okay, so if we put that just... Oh, hang on. That gets us... I swear it said there we go. 1,140 wood by just putting that there. So if we pop that down like that, the builders can dash down here, and then we need another 30 wood to then get the warehouse next to this. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the sun's coming up. There we go. It's a lovely new day. Very nice indeed. Right, okay. So we've got, yeah, food is looking good. The raw food is ticking up. Yes, it's just the wood. The wood is now the issue. So yes, if we just get this done, which I think, yeah, there we go. That's now sorted. So I assume are the workers going to be more efficient in there? Yes, okay. So get 3 workers in on the day shift, 3 on the night shift. That should be okay. That should get us a half decent amount of wood. Yes, build a warehouse, explore 2 locations. Okay. Oh, hang on. over here. Yeah, okay, we've got rations. Go and have a look over there then, please. There must be fish in this river. The harder part is finding a spot that's good for both fishing and transporting the catch. Okay, right, that's fine though. So they can look over there and hopefully we can get a little kind of fishing outpost set up. That'll be quite good. And down here, we want to build a warehouse. So yeah, let's put that there. I do like how they sort of attach with little sort of walkway type things. Oh, botherations. Listen, Rodmer, we're almost out of mushrooms. What are we supposed to eat now? Scouts have reported there's a river nearby. We could add some fish to our provisions. Okay, right, we're on it. That's okay, but hang on a minute. We need to build a warehouse first. Yeah, I like the little the little walkways that connect things together. That's quite fun. I like that. Right, so we'll pop that just... let's put it there, like so. So get that in. That's the warehouse done. Now we need to build a fisherman's barn, but also we do need to build another house. So let's get another house done, shall we? Because I think we have got enough wood to do that, and that completes one of our little goals. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand. When you go to this, look, it implies that you're going to build all 3 of those houses. But that doesn't appear to be the case. We don't build all 3 of those houses. We appear to build the middle one and leave the other 2. But if we put that just there, then we've got sort of all those houses stacked up. Okay, that one's not exactly level with those. But never mind, it's all good. It's all fine. Oh, hang on a minute. Are we actually out of mushrooms? There's not many left at all. Okay, right, we need to get the fisherman barn sorted really, really, really soon. Okay, where is that? Just there. That's 10 wood. We need 10 wood to get that done. Okay, right, this is quite urgent now. Can we gather some more wood? Can we chop down trees really, really quickly? That'd be very handy. We're on 8, we're on 9, we're on 10. Okay, fisherman barn has to go down here, but it does get us 2,000 fish. That's 2,000 food. Okay. Yes, please. The only thing is, it is quite far away, isn't it? So do we need to build another warehouse? The building increases the storage limit of the selected resource. But does that help with that? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But yes, we need to get that done pretty sharpish. Because I think we're out of food. Also, what is this terrifying meter? Oh, it's a fear meter. Right. Okay, so fear has crept up to 12. Have we got anywhere else to go and explore? I don't think we have. Nowhere to go and explore, but okay, right, that's all fine. They're working on this, and we want to max this out, I think. Right, hang on. So is that all gone now? Has that all gone? Oh, the mushrooms renew. They renew over time. Because, of course, yeah, they do grow back, because that's how that works, but we need a bit of time to allow that to happen. Okay, so how many workers have we got? 18 out of 25. So if we drop a worker out from each shift, that gives us, yeah, we're using 16 out of our 25 workers. So then, again, I assume, is there efficiency? Are we on the night? Oh, we're on the night shift. Bother. Okay, hang on. So like that. Oh, yeah, they're very efficient at this. Okay. Right, so yeah, get 3. Oh, the refugees from Ignalis. Okay. And yeah, this is very reminiscent of Frostpunk, isn't it? A little bit pops up. You've got a message on one side. You've got choices. And then over here, you get a nice kind of piece of artwork. That's very sort of Frostpunk, isn't it? Very Frostpunk 2-ish. Right, the refugees from Ignalis. People barely stand on their feet. It's a miracle they made it over here. A frightened woman clutches a baby to her chest. An injured man leans on his friend. A tidied-up madman drools and laughs insanely. The fog took his mind. 3 men with swords stand aside with wry grins on their faces. Okay, I think we need to let them in. Because, you know, otherwise what's the point of what we're doing? If we're not going to look after our fellow people, then why bother trying to survive at all? So, let's offer them shelter. I don't like the 3 men with swords, with wry grins. Hopefully they're going to behave themselves, but I think we have to let them in. There's a frightened woman and an injured man, all that kind of stuff. So let them in, there we go, it's the right thing to do. The refugees from Ignalis climb our tree, some with eyes full of joyous tears, some visibly relieved, some with forced calmness. It's clear now that those who remain sane are much fewer than it first seemed. Okay, right, so we've just welcomed quite a lot of possibly unsound of mind people into our little community. Okay, right, that's fine. We'll have to deal with that. I only hope we won't live to regret this decision, says Tesson. Your decision, Tesson. Yours alone. You're Ethnarch of Spark now. Oh, okay, right. That's who we're playing as. Oh, right. Okay, I see. So that is the Ethnarch. So Master Ethnarch is like a title. The Ethnarch is, like a title, like the mayor or the governor or whatever. And we're called Tesson. Okay, right, I see. Your decision, Tesson. Yours alone. You're Ethnarch of Spark now, not just some craftsman. Your word is law now, and laws, they always make enemies. So be it. A healing quarter shall rise. Let them grumble about this mercy if they dare. Okay, so now we're going to try to heal people up. Seems I was right after all. Never did I deny our need for a healing quarters. Only our precarious position stayed my hand, but now... Fine, you were right. Okay, hang on. I'm still working on the whole sort of fish thing. So if we put 4 people in on the night shift, 4 people in on the day shift, that should be quite a lot of raw food coming in. And we've still got, the workers' numbers have gone up. Because, of course, we've just welcomed in a load of new people. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's this doing down here? It's got a question marky thing on it. Are we supposed to do something with this? Are we supposed to tell you what to store? Oh, I see. Right, that needs to store wood, I think. Okay. So there we go. Choose the resource. Okay, so that can store wood. That is a wood storage thingamajig. We could then, hang on. We've got 33 wood. We could get another warehouse down here to maximise our kind of fishing output, possibly. So if we put that just there and get that put together, that's going to be quite good. And then we need a healing quarters for another 30 wood. But it's ticking up. It's ticking up. We are getting there. But everything's quite far away down the bottom of the tree. It takes a long while for our people to come out and get this all done. The fear level is low. Okay, wonderful. Why is that? So 4 homeless people, we can sort that out. 3 are hungry, and some are actually ill. Okay, right, so as soon as we get 30 wood, in fact, actually, let's sort out the homelessness. Because we can do that. That's absolutely fine. Oh, we can build houses down here, look. Oh, let's build some down here. Rather than taking up valuable tree space, we'll just sort of put that just there. There we go. Right, they can live down here near the scout hut thingamajig. And that can store the raw food. So I can take the fish from there, put it into there, and that's just a little bit more efficient, apparently. Okie dokie. Right, then we can build a house. That'll get that sorted. Ba-boom. No homelessness. That's a very good thing. However, we've now got a lack of wood. Our wood supply is low. We can't erect buildings and construct skywalkers. What's a skywalker, apart from a Jedi, without wood? So please build another lumberjack hut and cut a tree or 2. Okay. I think that's got loads of wood around it, hasn't it? But okay. We'll build another one then if you're being fussy about it. Oh, it's like a timed quest type thing. Okay. I think first we get the healing quarters in. Because we've got very unwell people. So I think, let's get that done first. With 30 wood, we're on 28, 29, and 30. Okay. The workers aren't sleeping, Master. Just headaches at first. Now full panic attacks after sundown. The Veil of Darkness has grown more active and dangerous. We never faced such threats before. Very well. Set up flame guards near the buildings. They should protect people at night. Flame guards. Okay, I'll assign a few rangers to tend the fire. They'll keep it burning through the night and see that no fire burns needlessly by day. Okay, so we're going to have sort of fires set up to deal with nighttime fog or whatever? Possibly. I don't know. Okay, right, hang on a minute. We can now build a healing quarters. So if we put that, say... kind of feel like it should go around here somewhere. Can we bring it down? If we put it there, is that okay? Is that a good place for it? Is that going to interfere with this house? I think that looks okay, doesn't it? We can put it lower down if we want to. We can have a great big kind of mishmash of sort of ladders and access ways and all that kind of stuff. We'll put it there, I think. We'll pop that just there, so they can get that done. And then we need to get another wood cuttery thing in, which is that one there. Lumberjack hut, that's 20 wood. Okay. Oh, what should we do with the insane? A couple of the insane refugees managed to break free. They shouted that the darkness had crawled into their guts and stirred there, and only the fire could purge them. They tried to set themselves on fire and burnt down one of the buildings. Oh, botherations. Okay, send the mad ones to the healing quarters. They're insane, not criminals. Drive the insane from the settlement. We provide medical care only for citizens. Okay, we shall send the mad ones to the healing quarters because it's not their fault. They've been got by the fog. That's, we need to look after them because, they might have family around. They're someone's, son or daughter or whatever. They might be mums, dads, brothers, sisters, who knows. So let's try and look after them. It was unexpectedly difficult to calm the insane down and restrain them to their beds, but the healers say the worst is over. The fog hasn't taken their minds entirely, and they can be healed. Okay, that's good news. What did they destroy? I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Hang on, run it on to slow. There is a person in there who works more efficiently in here. So is it right, you guys. Okay, so put you, in fact, max you. Let's get as many healing people in as we can. And that leaves us with only 3 craftsmen left. Okay, right. Drop a craftsman out from each thing. Just because I think, we're still at pretty good efficiency, to be fair. Yeah, there we go. Right, that'll do. So 3 for each. That's all very good. Okay. Lack of wood, gather resources. Okay, lumberjack hut. We're on 10 wood. Could we do a little bit more, folks? You guys are gathering wood, that's very handy. They're gathering stuff as well, but we don't have enough. Okay, right, runtime on pretty quickly. I think everything else is sort of looking okay. That, I think, is it just saying it needs more people? We could max that out, couldn't we? Do you know what? Max that out, look. There we go. Although, hang on. No, we've got artisans in there, and we don't really want that. Also, why can't I sort of go over that? Right, we're out of workers. We're out of workers for that. Okay, drop. Okay, do you know what? No, that didn't really work overly well, did it? That'll do. When we get more people in, we'll put them down there to maximise our wood gathering. But yeah, we're going to build another thing in a minute. So it's not really worth doing. Oh, hang on, we've got enough wood now. Lumberjack hut. Where can we put it? Where can we put this where it's not going to be completely useless? Okay, how about over here? There's not much wood. Apparently that's only 300 and something wood, which is a poor return on things, isn't it? It was like 1,000 over here or something. There's loads over there. Can we fit it in there? 1,320. Yes, please. We will have that, thank you. Right, now, set up 2 flame guards. I assume that's that there. That's another 20 wood. Okay, right, everything is very wood dependent in this game. Okay, message understood. So if we wait a little while, 20 wood, get us a flame guard, a lighting building that can withstand the fog. Okay, so if we put one down here then, is that good? Do we want it down here? So it's going to protect these houses here. So we're going to pop that in sort of in the middle, covers a sort of base bit, doesn't it? So if we put that just there, and then also get an additional house in down here, because that would be quite handy. Oh, okay, right. Who are you guys? You guys look sinister and a little bit sort of, if I were to conjure up a cult, this is what I would conjure up in my mind. The flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy. Even the name makes many go pale and tremble with fear. With the fire and sword, the Luminarchs spread the word of light to the farthest outposts. They must seek out and punish heretics, whoever and wherever they may be. Why are they here? Okay, let them look around, but don't let them up. Don't let them land in Sparktown. We're under the Archon's personal protection. Oh, I see. So the Archon, so the big kind of political boss, is sort of dealing with these guys. So the Archon and these guys are not friends. Okay, right. I think we'll let them look around, but we're not going to let them up the tree. They're quite welcome to sort of, poke around the bottom of the tree and go, ooh, it's a big tree, but we're not going to let them up. because that, I think, is going to cause problems. Tesson walks forward to greet the Luminarchs, who step off the Skywalker like they own the place. I want to see a Skywalker. He bows in respect. Their commander strides toward him, gives a curt nod, and extends a hand, covering Tesson with the light. Okay, is that good? Oh, you guys are a bit scary. I merely blinded your rangers for a few hours with the power of the light. Their impertinence deserves far worse. Tell me, did this command come from you? Why are you blinding our rangers, you meanie pants? From me, yes. Here's a letter of credence from Archon Valfidus. Our charter flows from his own hand. Whatever power you claim, by rights, you're being changed already for opposing the Luminarchy. However, the Eternal Light shows mercy to the misguided. For now. What's on your mind? We'll do what must be done. Every resident of this settlement will be tested with the machine of truth. Oh dear. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Hang on. There's a lot going on here. I was going to build an additional house, sort of over here. Can we build it in that little gap? Can we click there? Oh yeah, we'll put it there, look. We'll build it in that gap. So there we go. So we'll get a flame guard up and running. And how much was it to build another one of those? 20. Okay, so then I think we'll get another one set up around here somewhere to keep all this safe. I like the fact there is a great big branch going through there. For several hours, the Luminarchs did nothing, but then they began to stop people hurrying about their daily business to interrogate them. They seemed to choose their victims at random, however not all were let go. Following the interrogation, some were taken to the Luminarchy's Skywalker. Okay, I don't like... Oh, they've taken 4 people. They've taken Wilmot Dunn. Oh, they've taken a number of people who were now not specified, but okay. Right. Okay. So 3 are dead. 3 people have died. We've got 3 homeless. Have we? And somebody's hungry. Which is weird because we have got quite a lot of food. We've got an awful lot of food, so I don't know why they're hungry, but okay. Alright, hang on. First things first of all, that there is ready. So that needs scouts, it said, didn't it? So a scout in the day and a scout at night time. So there we go. That thing is set up. That's good. And then down here, we need some more people. So let's get a couple of workers in this. So worker. Oh, is that all we've got left? Okay, we haven't got many workers left to go and do stuff. We might need to possibly put some scouts in here just to actually get stuff done. But I don't imagine it's going to be very efficient. But okay, never mind. That's the issue we've got going on. Oh, they've nicked one of our fishermen. Okay, that's possibly a bit of an issue. Maybe, actually, drop a worker at night time for the fish. And let's get a worker in on the daytime here and take out one of the scouts. Because they're more efficient, I feel. So there we go. Right, so we're gathering wood. 82 out of 200. Oh, there you go. 88 out of 200. So I think that's going to be fine. Oh, there's a whirly thing over here. What's the whirly thing? Some sort of effect? I don't know what that is. Okay, swirly thing alert, but I don't know what the swirly thing is doing. Okay, never mind. It's all fine. Possibly, I don't know. And, okay, right, they're gathering your mushrooms from there. That's still good. Flame guard. Let's get another flame guard in. Over here, because we can't build it anywhere else by the look of it. Pop it let's put it right in the corner if we can. Like so. So we might be able to build something else elsewhere. So if we put that just there, get that done, and the builder should be pretty close to it. Yeah, there we go. That's all done. The fires are lit. The warm light of flame guards brings comfort. At night, people feel much calmer. The maddening whispers emanating from the veil are no longer heard, although the nights are growing darker. Okay, hang on a minute. We need to put people in here as well. So max and max. The scouts can operate that, and that's all fine. Okay. Oh, hang on. Is that their... Oh. Is that their Skywalker ship thing? Yes, it is. And these 2 people are being interrogated. Okay, could you stop interrogating our people, please? Leave them alone. Why are swirly things appearing everywhere? What is going on? Are they like indoctrinated people or something? I don't know. Right. Over here, look. There is another point of interest. Can we scout over here? Can we look over here? A fugitive camp. Okay. Yeah, go and look over there, please. Because we've got plenty of food going on. don't quite know why we have 3 hungry people. Go and get something to eat, please, because there's plenty of food around. It's all good. And 2 people are suffering from trauma. Excellent. Okay, good. This is wonderful. There's only 5 resources left in that pile. So, yeah, that's good. We'll get rid of that, and that kind of frees up some people. There's another pile of stuff here, which could be quite useful. There was a workplace accident. People have been found. Okay, that's not the workplace accident. That's the scouts finding stuff. The refugees are reluctant to speak with the rangers. After what happened, they fear heading towards Sparktown. To them, setting foot on the tree seems even more dangerous than staying put and breathing the fog. Luckily, the Veil has not yet claimed their souls, and they allow themselves to be persuaded. Okay, that's really handy, because that means we can get some more people in. So we've got... What have we got? Oh, they're a load of workers. That's actually really handy. So they can go to work in there to max that out, which is useful. We'll max this out as well, so they can work on that, which is going to be nice. And do you know what? We're okay for food, actually. How about we slow down the gathering of mushrooms? We've got quite a lot of rations as well, so that's sort of okay. How many of the special people have we got? Craftsmen. Okay, no, the healing thing is okay, but yeah, look, it's on maximum efficiency. So how about we focus them down here? So max and max, that's now super efficient, and this is not super efficient. This is a bit rubbish, but if we max that out and then clear the scouts out of there and max that out, there we go. Everything is looking pretty good. And I think, yeah, they finished that. So now we should have some more workers to go and gather stuff from that pile. Okay, right, this is looking good. This is sort of coming together. Ranger leader. During my watch, I saw distant lights in the Vale. Could be another group of refugees from the fallen outpost trying to reach us, or maybe just swamp lights playing tricks again. If they're survivors, we should help them. We need all the hands we can get. Send a squad to find them. I'll keep my eyes open. If the Luminarchs catch sight of the refugees, things can get really ugly. Okay, right, so we don't like the Luminarchs. They're not good people. Explore points of interest on the map before the Luminarchs return. Oh, there's loads! Oh, okay. Right. I wonder, how many scouts have we got? Rangers. We can create another team, look. Let's create another team, and one team can go... oh, hang on. We can't go there for some reason. Why can't we go... Hang on, unpause time. We can't head over there for some reason. Why not? Requirements 5 food. That's okay. Why can't we go out? Okay, these guys can... Oh, hang on. Is it just... Oh, maybe they just weren't ready. Oh, they weren't prepared. Okay, right. You guys go there, and you guys go there. So that's 2 of the 4 locations investigated already. We need some more housing. Hang on a second. Can we make this bigger? Can we increase the size of the housing? I don't understand. Development. Forest residence. 30... Hang on, can we... Hang on a second. We're going to get up to 30 wood and see if we can change this into a forest residence. Research is required. How do we do research? Is that not a thing we can do in the game yet? Development. Council chamber, not enough resources, not yet researched. Research, I guess, is one of these things that's locked away. Botherations. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Right. Okay, they've looked at that one. That's going to be done in no time. But yeah, this is going to be done pretty quickly. Okay. Right there. Oh, hang on. One team are moving out to that. The madness of the townsfolk. Crikeys. Okay, yeah, this person is not looking great. Good hats, by the way, guys. A few workers are standing and chatting at the edge of the woods. Thin wisps of fog are curling through the trees. The fog starts moving faster and covers one of the workers. In a moment, he starts screaming. Seized by his insanity, he bursts out of the fog and starts ripping at his face with his hands, as if trying to pull the mist out from under his skin. The others watch this scene frozen in terror. At last, they're awakened and try to flee away, but it's too late. The fog is upon them. Oh, the fog. Okay, right. Bad things are happening. The darkness was summoned by sorcerers hiding within this settlement, and now the innocent suffer. If that's not proof of heresy, then what is? I think you guys are just making it up so you can feel all important. The veil felt alive. I've never seen anything like it. When the black moon rises again, the shroud of the departed shall cover the world in dread. Okay, some sort of prophecy type thing there. The song of the black moon? You believe those old tales about darkness swallowing us all? I mean, we're not the ones wearing a shiny, very fancy face mask. I mean, that is very good. But you're sort of going, oh, you believe tales? I suspect maybe you might believe in something else as well, but okay. I'm a scholar and believe only in facts. We should have built the Engineerium long ago to properly study the veil. Since you're here, Monsignor, would you grant us your blessing? Right. Okay, right. We're now going to get the research thing in, which I kind of thought we were going to have earlier. But okay, right. We need to get these two done. Why are they still moving to this object? That scout team are taking forever to get out over there. Can you guys just get a bit of a wriggle on, please? Can you hurry up slightly? Okay, we need to build another house because we've got people that are homeless. But I think, yeah, we'll build it down here, look. We'll just pop it like that, and then that'll sort out the housing issue. Although the housing issue has just gone away, possibly because somebody died a bit. I don't know. Right, both of those are done. So can one of you head over here? Yes. Okay, so you guys head over there. That's going to be wonderful. That's going to sort that out. That's nearly done. Right, build the Engineerium. That's that button there because it's new. 75. Oh, okay. 75 wood. We've got 72. We have just picked up a load of wooden planks, which is surprising because I don't know where they came from, but okay. Also, it says 75 wood. We've got 71, 72. Oh, there we go. We completed the thing there. The settlement has no fear. Oh, that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? Right, up to 85 wood. So, right, let's build this thing. Let's build it down here, look. Let's pop it in at the bottom of the... as far down as we can go on the tree. So, pop that there. There we go. I like the little kind of walkways that appear. It's quite fun, isn't it? I like all that. Right, so get that done. And then we can do some research. We found them. A group of exhausted people huddle around the bonfire. They tried to reach Sparktown but got lost in the rising veil. There is something strange about them, and it seems they're out of their mind. How many others are still wandering around? Okay. Dearie me. Okay, do you know what? Take them in. Guiding the insane through the mist isn't easy, but that's no excuse to leave them behind. Soon they'll reach the House of Healing in Sparktown. Okay, right. House of Healing, I suspect possibly we need to max this out because that's going to be very, very busy. Also, we've now got quite a lot of homeless people. There are 19 hungry, none, oh no, hang on, 4 are mad, and quite a lot of, what do the two numbers mean? One is, well, yeah, 19 or naught, and 19 people hungry or naught people hungry. I don't fully understand that, but okay, never mind. Right, let's get that thing put together. And then we'll explore the fog observatory technology and then build an ether watch extension. It all sounds very exciting. Okay, max out everything in there. Okay, and now we've got a shiny new button. Oh, there are so many things. Okay, hang on, what was it? Fog observatory technology. Does anybody know where that is? There's a shipyard. Which I don't think is what we want to do. Defense, it's not there. Social, forest residence does seem like quite a good idea. Okay, I can't see the thing that we're supposed to be building. Researching, sorry. Where is that exactly? Watchtowers, rapid marches, lanterns, luminaries, sunseeds. Oh no, there. Fog observatory. We need 75 wood. Botherations. Okay, right, never mind. Can't do that just yet. Then we're not far off, though. We're not far off at all. So, hang on. That just ticked up quite a lot, didn't it? 74. Come on. One little tiny piece of wood. There we go. 75 wood. Up to 80. I feel a bit better now. It's over the general sort of goal. Right. So, research this. Research the fog observatory, please. So, how long that takes, I do not know. We'll run time on nice and quick. and let our brainy science folks run over to there and do some stuff. The fog infects the building. Botherations. People fussing around the building, they're rushing to finish their shift before nightfall. Taught by bitter experience, they flee at the first sign of the fog. The fog glides toward the isolated building, winding around it like a river. The fog coils up the walls, creeping higher until it reaches the rooftop. Logs and wooden planks creak faintly, decaying away as you watch. Metal parts begin to rust and disintegrate. What should have taken 100 years happened in less than a minute. The building still clings to its shape, but its roof has sunken, the door lies down and beams groan under the strain. It will collapse at any minute now. Okay, pause time. Which building? Which building is going to fall down? That one. Is it that one? Oh yeah, the building is infected. Well, isn't that brilliant? Can we do anything about that? I've got no idea. Oh yeah, look. The fog is over the fishing hut thing. Oh dear. The damn fog almost devoured our building. Wasn't it enough that we dealt with this in Sarago? What did you expect? The fog is an inherent evil. It poisons the lives of people everywhere. Whatever it touches begins to distort. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about these guys here. Should we have built them a lamp thingamajig? I feel like we need to get one of these in to keep the fog away. Yeah, because they're all going to go mad over there, aren't they? Because they're surrounded by the fog. The fog which we don't like. Okay, right, hang on. We'll build one of those as soon as we can. Sorry, folks. The scouts group is ready. I think... Can we head out over there? Yeah, send those guys out to look at that. That's going to be fine. Oh, demolish an infected building. Oh, botherations. Okay, right. Demolish that one then, please. And yes, we've got the materials we need to build one of these. Okay, so if we put it just there, it should keep those two buildings nice and safe from the fog. But of course, we have to go into the fog to build it in the first place, which is not going to be ideal. But there we go. Right. Demolishing this building, tear that wall down. Here we go, that'll sort this out. That's another goal completed. And we can see how long it's going to take to get the fog observatory set up as well. I think, because we do need quite a lot of wood, we're going to put the, wherever it is, where is it, lumberjack hut back in. We're just going to pop that back in over there, because it's very useful, and I feel like we need one. 1012. Yeah, put that back in, please. There we go. Marvellous. And over here, we'll max that out with... Have we got any scouts? Rangers? Yes. For some reason, we can't max that out. Oh, yeah, we can now. Okay, there we go. Right. So that should keep these buildings from falling apart. That's what that means, I think. That swirly thing is the building being kind of, infected by the fog. So that building is also going to be infected. Okay, we need to build another lamp thingamajig. One of these. We need 20 wood. We haven't got 20 wood. Dear me. Okay. The fog has gone for the day. This is all fine. People have been found. Yep. Okay. Right. This is good. More people coming in. Oh, crikey. More homelessness is a problem, isn't it? But we have researched the fog observatory thingamajig. Could we... also look at the forest residents? Can we research that? Maybe we can't research it in the version of the game that we're playing, in the sort of preview version. That would be quite handy, because we can make our houses bigger, but we can't do that. Right, build an Aether Watch extension. What does that mean? What is one of those? Okay, can we figure out what that means? Where is... Oh, hang on. There's a thing here. What's that do? Select platform to build. Oh, we can build entire new sections of platform, look. Oh, you can build just big chunky bits of more flooring. Oh, I see. Well, that's quite fun. And... Oh, you can build roads. Oh, okay. Well, that's quite fun. I like that. Right, how do we build an Aether Watch, whatever his extension? How does one go about building one of those? Oh, it's up here. It's one of the council chamber development options. But at the minute, it says no free space. But I think maybe the actual issue is that we haven't got enough wood. So if we run time on and try to get to 30 wood, is that now going to light up and allow us to build this kind of Aether Watch thingamajig? Yeah, it says no space. No free space, but I'm not quite sure what that means. Unless it's supposed to go just there where we've put that kind of torch thingamajig. I don't know, we'll get to 30 wood, and we'll see if that allows us to build one of these things. We'll just sort of, let time tick by, grab as much wood as we can, and then attempt to do some building. Okay, we're on 35 wood, but now it says no free space. I don't fully understand what that means. No free space? What do you mean no free space? I don't get it. So it can only be built on here. I assume it's that. I assume that thing there, that flame guard, is in the way. I'm going to guess that's kind of blocking where we need to build this thing. The ether watch thingamajig. Because that can be the only explanation. It says no free space, but I don't know where the free space is supposed to be. So, can we move this? Can we pick up and move things? Or do we need to demolish it in its entirety? I think we need to demolish it. Okay, this isn't ideal, but demolish that thing. Whilst it's daytime, that would make sense. So demolish that. Okay, that falls apart. Now, oh yeah, there we go, look. Ready to be built. So it has to go... how does that work then? Are we building that now? I don't know. Ready to be... it has to go just there. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? That we built that shiny light thing where that has to go. That's just unfortunate. But, okay, right. We need to put another one of these. We'll put it... Let's put it there. That'll do. Just to keep the people up here happy. I don't know if the fog goes that high or not. I'm not quite sure. Also, hang on. No, we need to build one down there. No, cancel that. Cancel. Hang on a minute. Play. Yeah, cat's been cancelled. Build one down here. We need one here, look, to keep our lumberjacks safe. We need one down there. That's more important, I think. Right. We've got this thing. We've got our fog, whatever it was, thingamajangle in place. Our ether watch thing. Do we need to do anything with that? Is it magic? Do we need to jab buttons or something? I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. I'm not quite sure. But let's get this done. Let's get that thing up and running. Come on, builders. Get down here. I know it's quite a long way. It's a long, long way off, isn't it, to come down here and build stuff. We have to go all the way down to the ground. But there we go. That is in. Max that out with scouts. And there we go. Right, that should now be a little bit more protected in terms of sort of fog defense. And then we'll max that out with workers, and that means they can go and gather lots of wood, and they're going to be protected by the flame guard shiny light thingamajig. Right, there we go. There we go. That's looking pretty good. That is looking good. I don't know what the problem there is. There was an accident. Oh, okay. Workers were injured, and do we have to assign workers to the warehouse? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Okay. So yes, we've got that done. But yeah, I want to research other things. Great Engineerium, third shifts, healing chambers. Can't quite get that one. Resources, all sorts of things down here. We've got, a shipyard. We can't quite get that one just yet. And then defense. Yeah, rapid marches. Oh, so the Rangers do stuff quicker. A luminary. We can't do that one quite yet. The sun seed. There's quite a lot going on. There is quite a lot going on, but okay, right, so it's gone to night time, but over here looks sort of okay, look, because, our light thing is trying to fight back against the fog, and also we've got this over here looking pretty good, but we do need a lot more housing, so let's build a few more houses. Yes, I hear you, game, it's okay, we'll get some housing in, so house can go there, can another house fit somewhere around here? No, it cannot. Botherations. Okay, never mind. Right, we're going to have to go slightly higher up the tree again. We'll put one there. So a nice house there. And then I think we need another one. Can we put it somewhere over here? Yes, we can. Okay. Right, so 3 new houses going in. That should hopefully sort out the homelessness issue. Not quite. We need a 4th house to go in. Good grief. Can it tuck into here somewhere? Can it go down there? Oh, hang on. Yeah, actually, can we put it near this? Can we tuck it next to that thing? Yeah, that'll do. Put it there. That seems fine. You can live on the side of the tree just here. So hopefully, that'll sort that out. So no homeless people in a second. Right, that's been sorted. So got some hungry people and we've got some tired people. But that'll make sense because they've been you know, sort of living not in a house. Okay, we'll send some scouty folks over there to go and look at whatever that might be. Is there anything else going on? Right, over here as well. Yep, you guys head off and have a nosy around there. Okay, we've found some more people out and about, which I suppose is a good and a bad thing. So it's good because, yay, we've saved some people. It's bad because now we need to get to building some more housing. And also, I don't think our medical facilities are doing too well. We might need to build another little kind of healing quarters thing. So that's all very good. But yeah, look, now we've got 16 homeless again and quite a lot of physically ill people, lots of people with trauma. And I don't think that's working particularly well. I think we need another one of those. They are 30 wood. We are very, very close to getting another one of those in. Although, yeah, it's completely full now. Look at that. Yeah, okay. One of my brothers caught an exhausted, ragged worker today. He had no chart to prove he'd passed the machine of truth. How do you explain that? He lost it. Lost it. The chart, it blew away in the wind. That's what it was. The silly sausage probably left his papers at home. What do you expect from such a poor and backward outpost? Okay, so we're sort of playing it down a bit. We're kind of playing it down and going, oh, we are silly, oh dear me, sorry. So backward that Archon Valfidis himself takes a personal interest. Okay, yeah, that's not working, is it? We merely maintain the Veil level gauge. Yes, absolutely. A group of heavily armed rangers are willing to die rather than let me ascend the tree. You think I was born yesterday? I've run out of patience, Tesson. Now you will face the machine of truth. Okay, I don't know what that is. Tesson moves toward the Luminarch Skywalker, struggling to hide his nervous tremble. He looks over his shoulder at his fellows before the door shuts behind him. Oh no! Okay, is this good? Right, so our leader is gone. We've found some more people out and about. This is possibly a little bit troublesome. We've not got enough wood. Can you lot do some more stuff, please? Oh, there was an accident. That's why we're not gathering enough wood. Because people are injured. Okay, right. There's a pile of resources around here somewhere. Have we gone through it already? Oh, okay, we've gone through that pile of resources. Okay, right. We're just not gathering enough wood. We're not gathering enough wood at all. Can we get some more, please? Because we need to build many more things. More housing, another medical facility thing I think is going to be quite useful. Although, they have worked their way through the... Oh no, there's still quite a lot of physically unwell people. But, right, okay. Do we give them housing? I think we give them housing. Okay. Yeah, the housing thing is confusing. I feel like it just needs to be... We just need to... Yeah, it creates like those three and it gives the impression that you're going to have 3 house buildings, but you're not going to. We'll put it there and then we'll get another one and try and put it next door if we can, like so. And then get another one and put that there. That'll do. Is that going to be enough? Possibly not. I don't know. We're down to... I think we need 2 more. Crikeys. Okay. We'll have one just here and another one. We've got the wood just narrowly above it. There we go. So that should sort the housing out. Hopefully people are going to be okay living in houses. And then we need to make sure that we've got enough medical people. The scouts. A load of scouts are in here now. So I think, yeah, once we've got enough wood, we'll build another one of these. We need another healing quarters. Just to make sure that everybody who is unwell can go and get treated. Very strange things. Guzzles have never come this close to the settlement before. They can devour everything in our warehouse. We could send a squad of rangers to search for their nest, but it's a risky mission. Okay, so send the rangers to search for the nest and destroy it, or we need rangers to defend the settlement. I think if they're going to keep coming back and eating our things, then we need to go and deal with it. They look really scary. Okay, yeah, go and find them. The ranger squad must locate the vermin and destroy them. Okay, right, so I assume that's a thing on the map, is it? Is that a thing on the map? Oh, what's that? What's this? What's that? I don't know what that thing is counting down, but okay, is that the lair? That could be the guzzles, so we'll send that out over there, but also what's that? Is that potentially the guzzles? Oh no, they're survivors. Okay, we're okay for survivors at the moment. We're sort of fine for that. We have just about got enough wood to build another healing quarters. So, oh crikey, that was an extreme zoom, wasn't it? Can it go down here somewhere? No. No, it can't. Botherations. Okay, never mind. That's reserved for another building type. Where can we put another one of these? Oh, it's going to have to go next to the other one. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't want it to go there, but okay, we'll pop it just there, look. So we can get that done. They can put that together pretty quickly as well by the look of it. There we go, flying in. And then we'll make sure that's all maxed out. And then people can heal up. So yeah, max. There we go. Right, so 2 fully maxed out in terms of staff healing thingamabobs. So hopefully that can make sure that all the people that are suffering from trauma and injuries and all that kind of stuff can get better. Right. Okay, weren't you in the thing? Tessin, weren't you in the Machine of Truth or whatever? How have you popped out without us noticing? Yesterday, Rodimer reported that Rangers came across a debris-strewn field near the tree, covered from the War of Cities. Where is he, by the way? I don't know. The damn Luminarch took him for interrogations. They promised it wouldn't take long, Master Ethnarch. They won't get a word out of Rodimer. He's gotten out of worse scrapes than this. How did you manage to hide the truth from the Luminarchs, Master Ethnarch? I nearly pooped myself from fear when they connected me to that machine. The technology is interesting, but still rough. Honestly, I'm starting to suspect its role in interrogation is mostly bluff. A psychological trick. Oh, so it doesn't really do anything. It's just all sort of psychological kind of manipulation to make you just, talk and surrender. Fine, let them inspect that scrap for any mining. Okay, so interrogate a point of interest near the iron deposit and build a metal collection post. Is that over here, I assume? Metal fragments. Okay, you go and look at that. I think what we'll do is we'll set up a metal collection post, and then I think we'll wrap things up. I'm intrigued with what's happening over here, though. What's happening here? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's just vanished. Right. Our wood cutting thing over here has gone. Okay. Right, that's probably not great, is it? But there we go. And then over here, a metal collection thingamajig. Where is that? A metal collection post. We don't have one of those. Whereabouts would that pop up? I don't know. Oh, our settlement is growing, and we need even more resources. The extraction structures can't keep up, and the workers can't venture far from them. Otherwise, guzzlers will attack, and we'll lose people. We bought a Walker blueprint from Sarago. These powerful machines will boost extraction and protect our workers. Oh, hang on. A Walker, like a big machine. That sounds exciting. Aren't you getting a bit carried away? There isn't enough engineering to support all this machinery. You'll have to expand it, and for that you need a new administrative department, an extension to the council chamber, and all of it for what? Tessin, as if you yourself wouldn't want it. As you yourself said, I'm the Ethnarch now. You know why we're in Sparktown. Not for fun. Fine, Ethnarch. It shall be as you decide, but don't forget, aside from everything else you mentioned, we also need to obtain solar. Without it, the engines won't run. I feel like we're only getting sort of half the story of things. What engine? The engines of the machines or something else? I don't know. Right. So now we need to build a metal collection post and upgrade the council chamber, upgrade the engineering, research the solar extractor technology, and build a solar extractor on the tree. Okay, so solar was one of these things, wasn't it? Okay, so it's a material. It's not solar energy. It is an actual physical material that I assume we get from within the tree or something. Okay. Can we do the metal thing yet? Can we do that? No. I don't know how to build a metal collection post. Is it something we're supposed to sort of unlock in here? Resources? Oh, yeah, there. Metal collection post. Oh, right. Okay, we haven't got the wood for that. Do you know what I think we'll do? I think we shall wrap things up for now without a look at DarkSwitch. I think we've had a pretty good look at the game to see what it's all about and how it works and all that kind of stuff. Although, really, this is only sort of, the very bare bones of it. I mean, let's remember this is also a preview build, so this isn't finished. It's not the final version, it's going to be liable to change, but this is kind of what the game is going to look like more or less. And it is very, very intriguing. It does have a Frostpunk feel to it. You can't deny that, I don't think. It does have that kind of frostpunky feel of you're building, trying to get housing for people, there's hunger, there's the fog coming in, sending people mad, all that kind of stuff, and you've got to make sure that people are okay. You get the bits popping up saying, oh, yeah, now you need to make a decision about this, what's going to happen, and you've got your various kind of storylines and such like going on. So it does feel sort of quite frostpunky, but you've got this lovely kind of big exciting tree, and it's all a bit sort of steampunky in a way. Got these sort of very exciting buildings that are just appearing on the side of the tree. It looks great. It looks very, very good. And I do like the fact that there is a kind of a world behind it. We've got a story. It's not just a case of, right, there you go, you're building on a tree because we said so. You've got a reason to be doing it. There's kind of, a story and characters and events going on out there in the world, and it all sort of ties together. So, yeah, very, very intriguing. But I feel like, yeah, there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. There's so much research, look. There's loads of stuff in different categories, resources, exploration. You've got defense stuff. You've got social stuff going on. There is a lot happening. There is a lot to do in this game. But yeah, I think because we are playing a preview build, we won't dive into it all right now. I think we'll wrap things up for now and possibly come back to this at some point in the future when it's a little bit more sort of developed and a bit more complete, and we know that it's not going to change quite a bit. I don't want to kind of play through an entire massive kind of preview build for it to then be quite different when the game comes out. So I think, yeah, now is the right time to wrap things up. But I've really enjoyed this. It's been very, very interesting, very intriguing, and yeah, there's a few areas where it can be improved, but I think for a preview build, I think this has been pretty good. I've had a good old time with it, but yeah, we'll finish things up for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. Hopefully you've enjoyed a little look at DarkSwitch. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as keeping up to date with DarkSwitch if and when we come back to it at some point in the future. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.